Hi guys, Dave here. So just wanted to give you an update on the M2. As you know, we had a bit of a delay in the manufacturing. We had some issues with the rear frame, this part of the bike, where we didn't have the torsional rigidity that we wanted. We found that the existing design was very good in fatigue, and very good at taking pretty massive loads, but there were certain instances where we hadn't taken into account the torsion that was being introduced into the structure, so the twisting of these arms from the offset in these arms here. So we've had to make some changes to make this more rigid, so that it can cope with some of the more extreme load cases that the bike might encounter. We've removed some of the material from other areas where we found it to be excess to requirements, and we've added that in these areas. So I think the overall weight gain has only been about 150 grams on this frame. We did a bunch of tests on that and the strength was significantly increased, but we wanted to go a little bit further, so we've gone for a bit of a more fundamental redesign. We've changed the profile here, so these are now significantly thicker. We've also changed the material that we're making this from, and together these changes have increased the strength enormously. So we are in the process of making the new samples of the latest design, and once those are tested and we're happy with them, we'll be continuing manufacturing on this part. We are now on the second round of samples for this. We did the initial design change, we've done the new design change with the thicker profiles, and hopefully that will be the last one. We'll be doing mechanical testing on those. As soon as those are validated, that will be the last part of the bike that needs to undergo validation. So we've also made some other changes to some of the other parts of the bike, but most of the parts now are either in production or have already been produced. We're currently finalising the fixtures that will be used in the bonding process, and we're going out to the factory in about 3 weeks' time to validate those fixtures. And by the time we go out, we should have the new versions of these. We should have the latest version of all the other parts that we've modified as well. We'll be able to bond those up on the production fixtures to make sure everything works well, and then that is the last stage before we hit go on the overall assembly process. But yeah, thanks very much for following us, and we'll keep you up to date with the latest changes.